All right, hey everybody. I'm gonna make like another intro. I made a first one, but it didn't have as much background, all this cool stuff, in it. So I'm gonna make another intro with like more specific of what I'm gonna be talking about. Just a better intro, more or less. Okay, so for my intro, one, this is a channel about Jesus, the Bible. This, okay. So I'm going to be discussing different things like one of the videos I've posted it talks about I start off talking about walking in the way, how to walk in the way, what is walking in the way, and then after doing that I go into what's the law, how to obey the law, and where is it found. Then I talk about some different views about, let's see, Old Testament. I actually haven't really got into some of the really cool Old Testament ties in yet. I'm planning on doing that later though. And then I'm going to talk about some of my other, let's see, actually I want to talk about the Sabbath some more. Specifically, I want to go over some of the Old Testament laws. I want to talk about, let's see, I also want to talk about the Bible. That's something good to talk about. Let's see, I'm also going to be discussing, oh, actually, I did a teaching on Ezekiel too. I'm going to be teaching a little bit about Revelation, some of my opinions on Revelation, how it ties into today, and just here, I got it. I'm also going to be talking about today's world, okay? Today's world has gone a little crazy with Jesus. I'm going to explain why it has gone crazy and how and all the different things that has made it gone crazy, gone away from Jesus. The modern day Christians, they just believe if you be saved, then you're good. All you gotta do is be saved. That's it. Well, that's not necessarily true. To some extent, yes, but it's not all the way true. I mean, somebody says, well, all you gotta do is be saved, is believe in Jesus and you're saved. And I'm just like, I agree with you, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't follow the laws. See, being saved is just opening the door. You still have to actually get to heaven. Being saved is opening the door, okay? After you've been saved, then you can get to heaven. When you're without being saved and just trying to break down the door and trying to run over the door without being saved, just by doing works, by not being saved, well then, see, you are saved by Jesus, not by works, right? So you can't get to heaven by trying to break down the door with works. You have to actually have Jesus open the door for you. Then, to show that you have been saved, you follow the law. If you love me, you will keep my commandments. It's not saying you might not, maybe you will. You will. This is why I love 1 John. I'm just going to go to it for a second. It says right here. Let's see, 1 John. It should be right here. Over here. Okay, over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. I'm bad at this. Okay. It's somewhere in here. Galatians. Okay, I went too far. It's in here somewhere. I know it. Peter. Got it. Okay, that took me a while. Alright then. It says right over here. See? Let's see. Okay, and every man that hath this hope purifieth himself, even as he is pure. Okay? And then it says right here, whoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for this sin is the transgression of the law. Alright? And ye know that he was manifested to take away our sins, and in him is no sin. Whoever abideth in him sinneth not. So if you're walking in the way, you won't sin. So it's not walking in the way isn't sinning. Okay, no, walking in the way is giving you the ability to not sin. So what I'm saying is, when you open the door and walking towards heaven isn't keeping the law, isn't obeying Jesus. Walking towards heaven is Jesus giving you the power to obey the law, is you staying in Jesus. See, when you're walking in the way, you are still in Jesus. You still have the power to not sin, okay? So when you open the door, you're not actually in him yet. You're not in Jesus. You're not abiding in him. You just looked into Jesus. You're like, and then people would just turn around and start sinning again. They just turn around and walk right back into the devil. It's quite sad. Because today, with all these different things going on, I talk about it a little bit in some of my different videos where people need a religion that allows them to sin, and they'll still be able to go to heaven, so that they have a clean conscience while doing it. And that's why there's all these different religions allowing you to just be free and just sin. Of course, they don't say we can sin. It's all about tickling the ears. All right, well, that's basically it. And I'm gonna be talking about my videos. That's just like a little test run, more or less. If you're not a Christian, well, I don't want to say you shouldn't be watching this because that would be nice, but at the same time, I could definitely go over some different things that would definitely help some non-believers. But chances of non-believers watching this show are probably very slim. But if you are one, cool. Thanks for subscribing, or not subscribing, or whatever. So, cool. If you're not, but, keep watching. You might learn something. And if you are a believer, you'll definitely learn something. And if you're not a believer, you'll probably learn something too. So, cool. And if you're an atheist or a Jew, you'll probably learn something too. Alright, well, that's my intro, so welcome to my channel. Bye.